Hey, thanks for watching. Doing a video here on a different sort of watch than what I typically wear. This is a Longines Heritage 1938 Military. I believe I'm saying that right. Uh, as you can tell from its name, it's based on the designs of watches made for the military in the 30s. And there's several versions that came out with this watch, which I think was in the year 2013. This is the most basic one, but there's also a GMT, there's a chrono, there's also a hand winding model, which is much bigger than the other ones. Uh, I just love the design here. I just find it to be a very beautiful dial, and that's what drove me to get this watch. It has minimal water resistance. It's not a sport watch. It's just a very pretty watch. And I've read others on watch blogs and such complaining about the date windows, being white and the placement so close to number 3 on the dial. And to be honest, I think that's really of no consequence for me, just because the dial as a whole is so pleasing to look at. And for me, that day window didn't matter, but I have seen that for some it does. It's a 40 millimeter case on this one with 18 millimeter lugs, and I think that's a nice choice here because it sort of enhances the vintage look, having the narrower lug width in proportion to the watch case, and it has a secondary effect of actually making the watch have a little more presence on the wrist. They always say, and I've found it to be true, if the strap is narrow in comparison to the case, it really enhances the prominence of the watch on wrist. And wearing this watch, I can say that concept or principle definitely applies here. Otherwise, it's a pretty basic, finishing. It's not doesn't have all the complex angles and curves that you'd like find on an Omega Seamaster or something. It's somewhat basic, but it's certainly well made. Has a pretty simple case back as I showed earlier. Then everything is printed on the dial. Nothing's applied. But I just think the look is really unique, and you can get these if you find them on the pre-owned market at a pretty decent price. It doesn't seem like a whole ton of them were made, so it might take a while, but they're out there. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Thanks again for watching.